Oh, welcome back. Some more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We are officially in Act 4. I don't know really what I'm supposed to do, to be honest with you. Just got here. We already spoke to the angel. Let's click on this button, I guess. Stone at the entrance to these gates looks worn. So there is no doubt they saw frequent use. What gates? Let's see. This one's used to be a working portal. It seemed, but now the gates are inactive. Okay, so these used to be portals. So I guess I go this way? Oh yeah. Is this to go home? What is this? The stones of the arch are emitting a revolting, high-pitched shriek. In response to these vibrations, the particles of ash and grit under your feet float upward. They gather together and violently twist themselves into a whirlpool, the heart of which an ember of magic flame ignites. The flame becomes brighter until you see a strange city inside the flames, featuring aerial spires, staircases that lead into and streets entangled in a way that contradicts any logic or common sense. You see buildings that seem to be caught in an endless loop of crumbling and rebirth from ruin. Islands that float in the what the hell? Islands that float in the ether. Ether? What? Anyway. And alleyways that disappear and reappear in different locations a few moments later. The city is reminiscent of a grimacing clown, one that makes mocking faces and changes its expression in a second. Here and there you see other glints of light flashing in the city street. After you look closer, realize the lights radiate from other arches, similar to the one. The gold coin with Baphomet's mark, which you found on Dazren's body, reacts to the revolting sound by vibration. The coin appears to be an enchanted item set to resonate magically with the arch, possibly serving as a tool of some sort. Figure out what we're seeing. You notice that the entire city appears to be littered with an intricate network of portals, with the arches serving as artifacts allowing you to access the alien network. Interacting with the arches seems to require formulating a clear request in your mind, at which point the magic will transfer you to another portal, the network. Try to understand why we can't move to the other arches. It's quite obvious that this strange construct was not designed for mundane use, only transporting users to specific arches that they are allowed to visit. It's likely that some kind of system of magical marks is used, quite possibly shaped into tangible objects, to provide access to various arches. Before you get one such token, all other destination points will be closed. From the arch's origin. The arches are cut in quite a rough manner, while the magical symbols appear to be drawn without too much diligence. It's quite unlikely that the architect of such an intricate network would have demonstrated such a lack of finesse. By all appearances, this arch? Have I been saying arch or arc? Wait, I'm gonna say arch. This arch is handmade, somehow connected to the web of portals and illicitly used for personal gain. Where's this arch? How connected? Identify the place you are seeing. Judging by its surreal architecture, its chaotic conglomeration of houses right in the middle of the street, and the large number of islands that hover in the air and float in random directions, what you see is some sort of demonic city. Magic engulfs your body, drips down your skin, makes you feel slightly tingly. The vibration becomes wilder, reverberating within your body with a nauseating echo. You feel like a boulder set in the cup of a catapult, ready to be flung at any moment. We're gonna look around a little bit first.
Godspeed.
Like, what's over here, bro? That. Through the caves? Map. Not very big.
Let us press on.
Am I buffed up, by the way? Oh god, big horse. Big horse! That's a big horse. Holy pony. Dead end? Question mark? Okay, it's a dead end. Cool. We explored for the sake of exploring. I wonder what's in these caves.
We will win this war.
Don't ask, Tasila. Look safe. That is a big pony. Oh my god. Oh god. Big pony in small area. Midnight Fane. Go down that way.
I will guide us.
Okay. Well, hello there. Though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, she opens her eyes. Her lips, crusted with blood, release a groan. Spawn. Run. Run through your portal. You run too, Epzimura. You think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadows is stronger. She will get her revenge anyway. The Nephilim Epzimura is Baphomet's daughter. Current favorite. She commands a sizable force of father's minions, both mortals and demons. Socio examines her wounds with the dispassionate eye of a healer and whispers under his breath, "Major blood loss. Puncture wounds are deep. Blood is filling her. Commander, I have some means to ease her pain. Late to try and save her, but we can spare her suffering." Yeah, I mean, they don't need to suffer if we can get they're dying no matter what, so we can ease the suffering a little bit, sure. Oddly, the healing powers have no visible effect. She just moans, lightly shakes her head, and stares at you with dull green eyes. Who did this to you? Epzimura. I've been following them. Wanted to warn Our Lady. Curses on Baphomet. Spawn. What are Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. They've been mining crystals. Said it's to attack the Crusaders. But I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. Our enemies fight each other in the Abyss instead of attacking Golarion with their joined forces. That was to be expected, but it is still nice to hear. Just got here. We're already entangled up in some web of intrigue. How's that for our dumb luck? Ones who maimed you. Where did they go? The portal. Chasing them? Find them. I'll get my revenge even after I die. Having lost the last of her strength, the succubus drops her head onto her chest. She adds it in a wheezing voice. Got it hidden in a lesser shaft. Not the one with the bones. Another one in the bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow their trail through the portal. You've kept death waiting long enough. Put her out of her misery. Big horse. Big pony. Oven notes here in the abyss. Oh my. Key to the Nexus portal. Okay, so I have a key that I probably needed. So I probably couldn't have even gone through that portal if I tried earlier. That's what I'm guessing. Night Fane. But isn't that the boat? Am I wrong? Oh. Oh, it's just back here. I need to, like, go sell my crap. You know what I mean? Can I go sell my crap? Clean up my inventory? Am I allowed to do that? Or are all these doors closed off? I think they closed off all those doors.
Leads on.
Oh yeah, yeah. They literally talked about locking us in here. Derp derp. Be dumb. Is that magical barrier still on? Seems like it. I'm gonna run check real quick. Actually, hang on. Everyone else go here. Oni. You go over here. You're the speed. I just want to check. I want to see. Know what I'm saying? There's still a barrier here. Yep, sure is. Okay. Back we go. Yeah, what weapon am I using right now? I am using the Holy Radiance. Ooh. Getting a little hungry. Probably need to stop after this episode. Maybe I should pause this episode and like put some food in the oven or something. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. I had breakfast, but pretty late, so I guess it was more like brunch. I guess I'll have an early dinner. Hungry. What's down here? Oh, this is the one with all the bones. Let's do a little save. The middle, sorry, a midden of enormous bones that likely came from giants. Here and there, rusty slave collars glint in the dust. Okay, hold up. Are you out of enlarge? Yeah, why am I so small right now? Please make me big. Need to be big as well. Okay.
Let me help.
Let me help. Yeah, whatever. Get something new. Yeah, there it is. It? I think so. Yeah, legendary proportions. Or is it, sorry, frightful ass.
I will
Anything
see this
new?
through.
More summoning. Somebody's nuts. Aha. Okay, I'm sorry. Please help. Grooves left by a giant hand, furiously scratching at stone. Half-rotten remains of giant are missing an arm, one that was probably mutilated while still alive. Should I be going down here? This seems like a mistake. You know
Our
what?
time has come.
Do some little, oh. Okay. Do a little biggity buff real quick. Buff action here. This. Bubble. Buff. Okay. Alright, now we continue.
Let us press on.
Oh, it's Suture again. What up, nerd? Here's some muttering coming from the pile of bones. They're all gone. Left me with nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large giant skull shakes. An old acquaintance of yours, a wretch called Suture, climbs out from under, grumbling and groaning. He notices you. He says in the tone of extreme melancholy, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Suture? Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations from my newest luxurious palace with a view of HER's best beaches. I was on my way to see Mistress Aurelia. Can't teleport. It's every lousy bit, but I can't. All I can do was reach the night fane and slip into the rift. Now I can't go no further. I've been searching for portal keys. Portal keys? You seen those big things up there on the surface? They were kept close most of the time, so the slaves wouldn't run away. They can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat. And who knows, maybe I would have found Mistress Aurelia. Aurelia around here somewhere? You're a funny lad, you are. My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here, next she's gone, but she loves coming to Alush, the abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here. Place. It's a little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Nocticula. A former burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my mistress Aurelia on business, and this place was abuzz with life. Slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hepzamira was choking the life out of both. You know Hepzamira, don't you? Nasty horn-headed Nephilim, and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one, as you saw. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled. Where'd all these bones come from? They belong to giants who used to work these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug the rock with their own hands, do you? Mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dump. Every time an enslaved giant died, they dumped the carcass here. We're gonna find the source of Nahadrian crystals. Do you know anything about that? We've just found one. Good for you. This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted the mine and they left. Crystal can simply be mined like any regular mineral. Simple enough, but not that simply. They can be mined, alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive. That's all I know. Are there many mines like this one? There are several more on this island as far as I can see. They've all been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if they had the slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have the demons known the secret is crystal? What is this secret you're talking about? Those crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers that can be extracted from the crystal and poured into a demon, no one would ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress, I mean, Lords Baphomet and Iscari are no fools to share that kind of knowledge to the entire abyss. Things clear to me now. Oh, man. So it's got the mythic music playing. So if I chose a different mythic path, there's probably something I could do here. I did not choose that path. And I mean, this is the paladin thing to do, you know what I mean? I'm a paladin, die demon.
I refuse to accept their statement.
So anyways, I started blasting. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Sorry, Suture. The giant's bones look like they've been gnawed on. Been gnawed on. I got another key. Bro, you were like 20 feet away from a key. What are you doing? I got new booties. Wear these boots. Add their rank in athletics. Skill check the bonus on damage rolls on a successful charge attack. Okay.
No reason to pause.
And I think that goes to her, right? I have a lot of shit in my inventory. I assume her being on the horse and moving a certain amount of distance counts as a charge attack. I don't actually know how that works with you. Seems good, though. Mine's a hit with a melee weapon, target pass 4 or something. I think I'd rather just have these. Okay. What was the other thing I got? Oh, Hide of Magical Creature. I needed that for the elf guy. To upgrade items, I believe. Fog! Alright. Take me. Here, come here. Let me leave this place.
Our path leads on.
I have 2. That's exciting. Group manager. Yeah, my group. Need special talisman coins to use Lucinera's portal network. Okay, I should have 2 of them. Hello? Something supposed to highlight. What? Am I dumb? I certainly picked those things up, right? It's a lot of cloaks. They do anything cool? Not really. Okay, sorry. Am I crazy? I'm clicking everywhere. Help. Help. Can I get down there? Like a secondary ledge or something? Anyway. Hello? I have reason to believe the Nahidran crystals were mined right here. Mines. So, the source of our troubles and these powerful crystals can be mined from the soil of the abyss, as if they're just ordinary minerals. I was convinced the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious. This knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity. Those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demon manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. You know the name of the person in charge of the mines? Hepzimera. Hepzimera herself. I know her. She is an old and dangerous adversary. A Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it is the right one. Demons you have encountered before, even Dazarand, were just officers in the Abyssal army, whereas Hepzimera, is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think that she is capable of doing with them. Dying succubus told me of conflict between Nocticula and Baphomet's servants. I'm not at all surprised. The alliance between the demon lords is usually fragile, and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage, no matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance. We must learn more about what is going on. What if I try to use my powers on old portals? Last is unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal and Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you would either destroy them for good or open the path. Okay, I've got a key. Let me take a look at it. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. I've learned everything. No? Oh, cool. Okay. Heaven above, just look at that. I see the pattern of sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the midnight sky. This is Lucianera, the damned city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were headed. What leads to Lucianera? What could that mean? Means we will be looking for a particular clutch of demons among thousands of their kind. Lucianera is a real demonic metropolis. It's huge and macabre. I don't know how to pronounce the word. It's a little... I've read this word many times, and I don't know how to say it out loud. It is a little safer, or likely a little less dangerous than other corners of the Abyss. Lady Nocticula loves having visitors, including those from other planes. It does not like it if her guests are dying every day in her city. But if it happens quietly and without too much attention, her black heart won't even skip a beat. We must be twice, even thrice as careful in this nest of sin. We have to move onward altogether. Let's go. Let me tell you something, champion. We are going to Lucianera, city of cunning and seduction. As sad as I am to admit it, we are unlikely to find our enemies and the Nihidrian crystals they took without the aid of the denizens of this hideous place. If Hepzibah has something to do with all this, we'll need another demon to match her powers. We need to find a way to make contact with one of the city's rulers. On that note, we know that there is a conflict brewing between Nocticula and Baphomet. I will not be welcome in this dark place, but I have prepared for this. Angel seems truly proud of his plan. I will cast a spell on myself so that not a single denizen of this plane whose soul is denoted to evil will be able to see or hear me. Invisible, I will follow you and protect you from all dangers and temptations of this place as best I can, and demons will be unaware of my presence. Now, let us go by the light and the sword. Okay, so he's gonna be invisible and just follow along, apparently. I need a shopkeep. I need to sell my goods. So that'll take me to the Nexus. I'm just seeing what happens if I click this. It just takes me back here. Okay. Well, that was a waste of my time. Oh, I have all my companions now, though. Well, I guess we should go ahead and level them up. It should be pretty quick. So let's do this. Let's do... I. Oop. It shouldn't be too hard to level them up. We're just going with all of their primary stats and strengths that they already have. Get a Slayer talent. Okay, well maybe this will take a second. Long tax is interesting. I don't know if it's that good. That's pretty good. That's also like always decent. Rogue with this talent gains bonus on saving throws against mind affecting controls. Ooh, that's pretty good, huh? Do do. Rogue gains trip feet. Any dodge. Act danger. Not be caught flat-footed and lose dexterity if they see. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's take that. There we go. Pretty reasonably quick level up, I would say. You, shapeshifter, strength. Next. Click buttons. Next. Done. You, I need to re-level this guy at some point. I didn't level him up properly. I feel like there's no point in trying to change that now. So let's just keep getting random buff stuff. I'm never gonna level him up. I just don't care. Let's be perfectly honest here. Simply do not care. Like, I don't really think I'm ever really using her either, so it's not that big of a deal if I don't level her up. Burp, burp, burp. Man, this is too much read. Ew, reading. Sure. I don't want to read any. Brain hurts. Sure. Hit pause. Actually, I should leave it paused, huh? If I'm just leveling people up. This doesn't really matter. I don't think time passes when I'm doing this anyway. Dex for you. Got slippery one. Wait, so do I even have debilitating in? Oh yeah. Okay. Crippling attack is interesting. Crippling strike. Isn't that already built into debilitating injury? I can take. Is there anything here that gives me like bonus to? Rogue with talent hits with melee attack that deals attack damage. Okay, one service saving throws. The prize was pro attack damage. Works like a vision that the character takes no damage on a success. Flex throw. They also only half damage. Not bad. No longer be flanked. That's also pretty good. Do that. That seems interesting, right? Jump up's also like never terrible. Snatch. Take that. All right. Oh, you have the mass abilities finally. That's cool. I mean, you never. If I ever run this guy, I probably don't run Old Man, right? He's a buff bot. Buff and haste bot. So you're taking like Bear's Endurance, Cat's Grace. I mean, you can use scrolls to learn them. That's fine. Just take what we can. Okay. We're getting there. Fighter should be easy to level up. Your dex focus fighter. Boom. Make sure there's nothing else two-handed that we need. Build defending yourself while dual wielding. Fighting defense. Okay, I mean that's like not terrible. I don't already have greater uppers, but wait, why is this? Why is this thumbs down? Wait. Weapon specialization, throwing axe. +2 damage bonus on all rolls. In this feat multiple times does not stack each time you take a new type. Greater. Benefit you use a weapon, including unarmed strike, or which you possess weapon specialization. Your attacks with chosen weapon are more devastating than normal. Wait, I don't understand. Wait. Why would I not take this? Greater weapon specialization. Throwing axe. Am I high? Why is this thumb down? Is the most useful ability for a character corresponding skill checks. What? 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 Am I crazy? Is that not just a bonus 2 damage on all damage rolls? On top of the regular weapon specialization? I'm not high, right? I'm not, right? Right? Someone tell me I'm right. Is that just super good? Ugh. Lan, I'm sorry. I'm probably never playing you again, sir. Hate to tell it to you. Bit Venom, don't need shout, Scorching Ray, Quivering Palm. Poison, Diamond Soul, Monkey and Spell Resistance. To affect the spellcaster must. Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay. Cool. That's everyone. Now we mythic everyone up. Shouldn't take too long. Precision critical, and then let's just go straight for the other critical. Boom. Easy. Alright. You. Is there any more shape-shifting stuff? I'm gonna see if it says shape-shift here now. So you have Brutality Incarnate, you have maximized critical. We also have Master Shapeshifter. I don't think he gets an armor, huh? And Last Stand is like actually pretty good. I should probably start taking that on some of my frontliner units. Don't do precision stuff. Charge thing that exists. Overlooking Assault's not bad. Thundering Blows is also never like... Said I didn't like Unrelenting Assault that much because combats don't last that many rounds. Like, that's still fair. Okay. Just try not to take these guys up. Improved Abundant Casting. Alright. Where's the next level of Abundant Casting? There. Done. Alright, just take another Abundant Casting. Done. Alright, you actually matter. Kind of. And I think it's just improved Abundant Casting again. He's the guy, I want him to cast a lot, I think. Maybe. At some point, I would really love to get him the Archmage as well. Okay, wait. It actually matters a lot what I take with her. She has Cleaving Shot. She has Rapid Shot. I mean, so she is kind of tanky. So, like, getting some of these tank abilities could be good. Maybe not required, though. I feel like we just want anything that's damage, huh? Not that one. Could be that one. Could be any one of these three, honestly. I think they're all fine. Oh, wait, I could also do the maximize crit, huh? I take the maximize crit. That's actually higher damage. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, we're almost done here. Land, what you got? You already have maximize critical. Just take one of those ranged abilities. You miss a lot, right? Take ranging shots. Okay. Cool. Just looking around real quick to see if there's like a place to rest. I guess you can camp.
Godspeed.
Same party. Woo! You get aboard your pony. Pony Express. We're at the edge of water. Oh, there's loot here. Glad I turned around. What the hell is that? Buckler Protective Elements. +4. Buckler +4 target becomes a target of spells that deals elemental damage with such effect. Oh. It's probably just getting sold. What was the other thing I got? Remains of the Colorless one? Captain Kurz became famous among pirates of the abyss. He slew a legendary monster called a Colorless one. Monstrosity spawned from the calcified remains of the deep lord Lithir. Body became an island as blood became crystals and disgusting ichor that seeped through the isle's crags gave life to a monster. Mythic, okay. But who cares? That's probably an item with a story that we go to the elven boy, the elven lad, the elven Chad.
It went splendidly.
Judging by the surroundings, these are the slums of Lucianira, Nocticula's capital city. The abode of beggars and vagabonds, it is impossible to descend any further except into the waters of the ocean itself, where the bodies of the unfortunate are dumped. Okay. What's up? Ignore the large pony. The mortal. Can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Lucianier's guests nowadays. Merchants, travelers, demonologists, every filth. Okay.
We march ahead.
Hello. What's up? Just saying hi. Definitely not a paladin of Iomedae right here. Aha.
I'm rather proud of this one.
Long forgotten by mortals and demons alike, the unholy sigil of the perished demon lord, Nahindri. Okay, that goes to the port. Up here. Oh. Finding your way around Lucianira. In this strange abyssal realm, the space itself sometimes behaves in weird, unexpected ways. By turning the camera due south, north, east, or west, you can change the city itself around you, opening new paths. That is wacky. Oh. 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 My brain. My brain. Okay, so that opens a path this way. What if I stand on this? Oh wait, knowledge arcana 31.
A success worthy of praise.
The abyss is chaos, and everything in it is constantly changing, in both appearance and nature. In the architecture, even the architecture of the city is a constant motion. Okay, cool. Yeah, we learned that already. And I'll pick the lock.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Yeah, they're just looking each other up. Oh, something shift up there. Okay. Oh, my tiny little brain. I'm gonna struggle here, I can already tell.
I sense something.
Crap up there? I still don't know how to get up there.
I will guide us.
Oh, I found how to get up there. Oh. Okay. My way up disappeared randomly. Yo, this is wacky. It's me and Arushula. This place is creepy, isn't it? Even by this city's standards. Arushula casts her eye on the devastated landscape of the slums. But you know, believe it or not, one of my few good memories of the Abyss is from this place. Will you tell me what happened? It was a bad day for me. I was hiding from some dangerous demons I owed money to. Or rather, now I come to realize it was just a low-grade street game, who must have been eaten up by some stronger synth. But back then, they were a real threat to me. Their thugs have already made a hole in my side. They were following my blood trail to finish what they started. I barely managed to find a quiet corner. Some basement or shed was already occupied by this thief. I was ready to flee, but he smiled and told me I could sit beside him. I was probably acting like some skittish animal. I sat far away from him as I could, ready to stab him or make a run at a moment's notice. But he just gave me a healing potion and told me I could hide there as long as I needed. We started talking. He was a traveler from some other plane. Not Galarian, though. He was also hiding, though I don't remember who it was from now. We remained in that hideout for several days. He shared his food with me. Some kind of pancake. Odd ones. Spicy. Never tried anything. I thought he expected something from me in return. Well, you can guess what I thought he wanted. But he didn't lay a single finger on. Instead of saying goodbye, he said, "Don't thank me. Just pass it on." Back then, I didn't get him at all. Only when I came to Dresden did I hear that phrase again and learned what it meant. What do you think that the phrase means? Like revenge, but turned around. A stranger does you a good turn, and you don't demand payment. In exchange, you find another stranger and do them a good turn for free. It sounds odd. Demons wouldn't understand it. I barely understand it even now. The main idea is to increase the good in the world, right? Did you ever meet him again? Never. So, did you pass it on? No. Now that I think about it, I didn't. I've helped many people since then, of course, but all of them were mortals back in Galarian. I'd never helped anyone in Arushalira, which means I still owe him a debt. Why don't you repay that debt here and now? Now, but Arushala looks at the dirty streets and the even dirtier locals. You're right. Why not? Hey you. Wait. Hold on. Don't run away. Just stay where you are. With a fast and determined pace, Arushala approaches a dirty, scab-covered Abracandilu. What you need? Demon's eyes dart around, seeking potential escape routes. But as soon as he realizes that no one is going to beat him up, he bares his teeth. You must, well... Succubus cringes under the demon's glare and hastens to finish. You must need money. So here you go. Take it. Abracandilu snatches the pouch out of Arushala's hand, weighs it in his crooked and deformed palm. Ha! That's what I gotta do. Stab someone, torch something. You don't have to do anything. You simply need... This is simply for you. No reason. Pass it on. The succubus says the last words to Abracandilu as he scurries off. That's it, he's gone. I'm not even sure if there was any point to all that, but I bet he didn't understand a thing. You needed a lot of time to understand, too. Right. The confused expression on the succubus' face gives way to a timid smile. I don't know if I really have changed anything by giving gold to that poor wretch, but you know, I feel better now. It's not because I repaid my debt to the traveler. It's just I did something for someone by myself. I didn't think, I just did it. Or I only knew a world where everyone tried to devour each other. But now, when I know what it feels like to help others, I can think of another world. A world where everyone helps. It's an amazing thought. Maybe that's what Elysium is like? Right? Interesting. These are named
Godspeed.
characters. Let's quick save. Also, I'm going to turn the map. Okay, nothing weird happened. The sound of your footsteps startles a demon, and she gives you a baleful look. You have disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? Second thought, save your answers. Your reasons do not interest me. A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. Lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. Who are you? Zara the Grim, mortal worm, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishiar. Ishiar? Ugh. I learned from Master Willidus himself, the trusted mage of our late shadow. One day I will surpass my master's skill and take this place. And take his place. Everyone knows this, including Willidus himself. Next time you dare address me, do so with respect if you'd like your head to remain on your shoulders. Who's the boy? Zorges is my son, best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I contest. I condescend to take care of this wretched. Are you all right, kid? Mother flinches. The boy flinches as you speak to him. He looks at you with amazement, perhaps even fear. Then his eyes dart to the demon. Mother, may I speak to him? The demon's voice holds suspicion and anger. Don't speak to the boy. You want with him. Plotting to steal him away. Warned if you lay a finger on him, you'll... I believe it advisable to stray from our mission for the sake of interfering in this matter. You're talking about the fate of a child. An ordinary child had the misfortune to be born in this terrible place, and you are prepared to walk away. Took his life, measured it, and declared it too insignificant to waste your time on it. You have a ledger where your heart should be. More of a code. You've lost the ability to prioritize. There are people in need of help everywhere. We cannot help everyone meet, only those it is expedient to help. When it comes to some demon's child poisoned by the abyss from birth, the expediency of such an act is highly questionable. What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. I truly think I will answer you, worm. I grow ever more inclined to destroy you as well. Mother tells me to dive deep, places where moonlight never reaches. Down there, Boy stops, his words drowned out by the demon's angry hissing. Sorry, Mother. Won't say any more. Champion, how could we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Normally, I would say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Those oranges is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He's the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. I can only experiment on others with their consent. It is unprofessional to use underage children for this. This demon has violated the unspoken scientist's code and must be severely punished. Yeah, I agree. So, I will not let you torture this boy. I am taking him away from you. Want to take the boy? I don't care, he's yours. I won't fight you over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since he's nearly exhausted in usefulness. Take him and do as you want with him. The boy you saved from his wicked mother gives you a look that is both sad and matured beyond his years. Sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside. Yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind. Child should be. The boy is silent and focused, as if he too heard the voice of the hand, and he suddenly responds. Does this spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me that is not yet evil? His gaze pierces you as if he wants to say something, but reconsiders for a moment. Can you see the hand of the... Yes, glows. He is not evil. I think I am like him, but I feel there's an irreconcilable conflict between us. It's unfortunate. Though the child can hear and see me, he is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spell cast by someone else. Just these. What power does this youth possess? Who are you? My name is Zorges. I am a creature of her making, and until recently I was her creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived her research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Zorges? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishiar. So who am I? Mother. Whew, a lot of reading. Hold on. Her name is Zara the Grim. She used to be a pauper, a diver who collected what Ishiar had taken. The ocean has no floor, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk to. But those bounties were as generous as Ishiar is hard. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passage, and she guides ships, swimming at half speed so they don't fall behind. She is a child of Ishiar, and she was created in it. Her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface, but many centuries have passed her incarnation. She is dark like Ishiar, cruel like Ishiar, powerful and uncompromising like it, fertile and merciless towards her children. What magical experiments did Zara perform on you? I'm too young. I don't know enough to judge them. We'd go to the shore to Ishiar. She'd feed me potions and force me to dive deeper and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep that the water pressed on me from all sides, and my body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. And I'd come up, my nose bleeding, and sometimes my mouth and ears as well. My eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion and sit me down again. It was so dark down there. You'd feel the touches of strange, dark things. Sometimes their vibrations reached to me as if they were communicating. On those days, I vomited black slime. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew a new potion, make me dive deep, stay long. The last time, I spent 7 hours in the water. So many vibrations they enveloped. Then I realized I am neither food nor an enemy, though I have the blood of the enemy. What does this mean? It was a little boring, so I imagined I was a giant octopus floating in the deep, waiting for prey. I'm afraid no one will tell you more about me because you've angered my mother, and she is very vindictive. A remarkable discovery. A pity it cannot include in my encyclopedia. Your mother has obtained this knowledge in violation of professional ethics. I recommend that you visit a research institute in Absalom and demand lifelong compensation in exchange for this information. Send me a letter if you want me to vouch for you. Thank you for showing concern for this demon who is a stranger to you. Do not confuse sentimentality with compensate for damage caused by a professional colleague. Same thank you. So what are we going to do with you now? I'd rather not go home. I have nowhere else to go. What do they do, those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiar? Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care, and fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will take the right choices. Go and find refuge at my camp if you choose. Thank you for deciding, but granting you the right to choose. Others have not done this. I'll accept your invitation. This little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor his remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I'm glad we share belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I am certain young Zorges will be better off in our... okay, cool.
Let us press on.
Alright, let's end this episode here. We're at an hour. I am getting quite hungry, so it is time to eat. Why am I in the middle now? Why does my party keep rearranging? Okay. Touchy boy should be in the middle. Mr. Touchingson. There we go. Oop.
We march ahead.
There we go. Alright. We'll end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I might start a new Let's Play, honestly. I want to keep playing this one, but at 1 episode a day, and we're at over 100 episodes, I think, now. If I remember correctly, this should be like 101 or something. Something like that. 101. No, wait. No, this is going to be like 103 or 104. Anyway, we're over 100 episodes. I feel like I should add more stuff to my channel. Maybe I'll do a couple different Let's Plays. If you have any recommendations, feel free to let me know in the comments. I was personally thinking about doing... I really want to try and do some more Fire Emblem games. I really enjoyed the Fire Emblem game that I played. I want to do other runs of that game, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I also want to try some of the older Fire Emblem games that I've never played. So that's one thing I really wanted to try. Another thing I thought about trying was playing a Pokemon game and doing a Nuzlocke. I'm a Pokemon noob. So the series would be Pokemon Noob tries his first Nuzlocke. See how much I get my butt kicked. I've only played a few Pokemon games. So I'm not like a big Pokemans. Another idea I was thinking was like Super Mario RPG just came out, but I feel like there's already going to be so many people. Why would anyone watch mine? I don't. Anyway, I need to eat. I'm hungry. Goodbye. Bye-bye. What am I going to make for dinner? Bye-bye.